Hello Scorpio and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your unexpected reading for the last half of January 2026 for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Scorpio. Let's see what we have for you. So your first card is Affirmations. So it can highlight the importance of affirmations. What we put out to the universe is what we get back. It's linked with law of attraction. It could also be for those of you who have been doing affirmations, it might well be that you're being heard. Either way, this is coming out extremely positively for you. Let's see what we have for Scorpio. Thank you. Angel message. Messages and guidance for Scorpio, thank you. Last half of January, the unexpected. So we have Innocence, number 31. The angels are advising you to celebrate the wholesome qualities of your childhood. Now, innocence as a word can mean a couple of things for me. If there's self-blame in a situation, it's about letting that go, embracing that sense of renewal, releasing what needs to be released, purging, cleansing, purifying. This can be that scenario here. It can also be a sign from Spirit as well, that if you've gone through something here, Scorpio, in the eyes of Spirit, you're innocent. This is not your fault. So there's levels to the innocence card, but certainly an opportunity here to release, to purify, cleanse, detox, renew, is linked with innocence energy. We have Trust, number 25. The angels are encouraging you to keep the faith. All right, what do we have for our lovely Scorpios? Thank you. Angels, spirits, guides, message for Scorpio. The unexpected. Let's do one more shuffle. Message for Scorpio. So I'm going to start with this. We have Anxiety, number 18. Now, Healer of the Ages has come out reversed with the energy deck. More reversed than upright. That's number 51. And we have Attachment, number 5. I don't normally read oracle cards in reverse, but I feel like I need to with that. It is intuitive spiritual guidance. I say what comes to me, as always. So let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Scorpio, your tarot reading? The unexpected for Scorpio, thank you, last half of January. Okay, that card fell out. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups. And we have the Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. The cards are really clear. There's a message with the Page of Swords. It can also represent something coming to light, information, learning, acquiring information, information coming to you, something being revealed. Sometimes called the Spy of the Tarot, the Page of Swords. So a message or information coming here, Scorpio, that's causing you a degree of anxiety and worry. This is that scenario here of the unexpected coming in. So I feel like this is coming in a very unexpected way. For a lot of you, it just feels that something's coming in that is making you question what you want to do. And regardless of what you might have even done before, you might be choosing to do something differently. Looking at your options, considering which way you go. There's a level of confusion with the Seven of Cups, because it does represent choices need to be made, but I'm not sure I want to go down that path again. Maybe I want to do this, that, and the other. So we consider our options. We look at what's worth manifesting and sometimes what isn't. Because not everything is going to give us everything that we want in each of those cups. There's kind of like different levels of what can be manifested. So this is that scenario here with the Healer of the Ages, really considering which way you go. I don't know if healing's possible for me. It can represent an opportunity to heal, whether information's coming to light here, Scorpio, or there's a message. It gives you an opportunity to heal, but the strong sense is you're not sure whether you can, or to do with that person, situation, however that manifests for you, and you're really considering your options in terms of which way you want to go, is what I'm seeing here. Because it can represent, there could well be also a situation here that you've been in before where you might have agreed to heal, agreed to, say bygones, let's put it behind us. And then even something coming to light again. And again, you're given the opportunity to heal again with that place, person, situation, people, however this manifests for you. But you're questioning whether it's going to be much the same as before. I've heard it all before. There can be an element to this as well. So you're really considering your options in terms of which way you do go. I also want to say within this mix here, Scorpio, it feels, if there's a level of self-blame or some kind of emotional manipulation linked with this in terms of, oh, well, you did this and you said this and I felt that. You understand what I'm saying? This just feels that sense of spirit is firmly saying, no, this is not your fault. And fully understand the clarity of the situation in terms of what's serving you. An attachment energy is something that we are attached to because we can be emotionally attached, to an attachment. But is it serving our highest good? And the energy of, you can see that picture, the woman, is really looking at the mask. It's about seeing beyond the obvious and looking deeper at a situation in terms of what you truly want to do, seeing the situation likely for what it is, not necessarily how it appears on the surface level as well. So this is about a level of authenticity in terms of there is an attachment here, but is it serving your highest good? Because it just feels like it's creating anxiety. It creates opportunities for healing, and then likely, that scenario here where you might be hurt or let down or discouraged in some way, and then there's healing again. It just feels a scenario here of you're really considering options, or you have options to do something differently. Because the Ace of Cups can represent emotional renewal, rebirth, renewed love, to do with a connection or connections. This can represent, the opportunity to renew something with another person, place, situation, people. But ultimately, this is that scenario of I don't know if I want to do that. Self-love first and foremost with the Ace of Cups. And with the Ace of Cups, we really trust how we feel. We trust self-love first and foremost as well to guide us in terms of how we want to move forward. So there is a way forward here for true emotional healing, but it means facing some attachment and looking at the situation beyond, what the obvious, the appearance is. I'm really looking deeper at the truth of the situation for what it is, in whether healing is truly available to you, or are you on some cyclical, roundabout here, and there's an opportunity to get off. We have the Five of Swords. This is getting off. Five of Swords can represent removing yourself from a situation because you might have been hurt. There's been conflict. There's been let down. There's been disrespect. Someone doing a person, place, or a group of people doing whatever they want to do and completely disrespecting and disregarding you. Self-love first and foremost. It doesn't mean necessarily it's easy. Swords energy isn't easy. But I feel that the victory for you is removing yourself from something that doesn't serve you anymore. Because you stop it from happening again. You stop the hurt, the letdown, the truth, the information coming to light, whatever that scenario is. You stop that from hurting you again. Self-love first and foremost is what I see for you. It just feels something that's unhealthy, an experience that's unhealthy. And Spirit is telling you in this mix, there is another way. There are other options open to you here. You don't necessarily have to go and do the same thing again. Should you choose to, there is another way forward. Is what I see for you, but it involves self-love first and foremost in taking care of you. This is what I see for you here, Scorpio. Affirmations can be in any area of life. Affirmations can, boost confidence, make us attract, help us, with our mindset, our outlook in terms of any area of life. They can be healing affirmations. They can be abundant affirmations. However that manifests for you here, Scorpio, it just feels that sense of focus on what's important. Focused on manifesting something that is truly positive and important for you. Whether it's self-development or whether it's to attract what you want to attract. But it certainly feels here that there's a level of this is not your fault and an opportunity to break free of something that's not serving you is coming about. And I think it's coming about with something coming to light, whether it's a message or information. What do we have for Scorpio? Thank you. Yeah, we have number 18, best possible decision. Artemis, goddess of the bow, help me see what must be known. We have trust, number 31. It could also be linked to trust issues as well with this kind of reading. I am safe, I am secure, in love I trust, my faith endures. And we have justice, number 5. By the power of 3x3 marked, deliver justice to me. So justice in this context here, Scorpio, is about actions and consequences. And it's how we balance things out in terms of what we experience, actions that, we undertake, actions that we've had from, the person or people or place. And we balance out what's right, true, fair, honourable, and understand what we need to do in terms of how we move forward. It looks like you're going to be presented, it's karmic energy. It represents karmic lessons being learned. And knowing what the right thing to do is, and sometimes the right thing isn't always the easy thing, especially with attachment energy. But Spirit is kind of saying to not have this happen again. You know what the right thing to do is. There is something to do with karmic lessons being learned here. All right, what do we have for our lovely Scorpios? Spirit Animal Oracle Message. We're going to pull 2. Yeah, we have Fox, Shadow Work. There are no shadows without light. He's also suggesting as an energy here, Scorpio, you are extremely capable of dealing with whatever this shadow work is and overcoming it. We have Rabbit, Sensitive Soul, strengthen your boundaries and cut cords. Yeah. Because it is that scenario here where you've given, there has been kindness, love, affection, what feels like a good person going through something that doesn't feel fair or right in terms of treatment or experience, and understanding what's right for you now. Bottom of the deck, I did look, so I'm going to say it. We have Snake, Kundalini Rising. Channel your creative passion and sensuality. Welcome the transformation. So the snake is about shedding an old skin. It is a transformative energy. But we let go of what we don't need anymore. Free will. Scorpio, that's what I have for you for the last half of January 2026. I hope you enjoyed your reading, found it helpful, useful. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful last half of January, and I will see you next time.